Akwaba Ancestors TV Sunny your friend your chami Kofi. Enche bia ye ne Madam Evelyn Watson ekasai. Nana question ani ebusan say Israel Nyankopon Yahweh. Wonwa ni obo ade ana on the ball esoro ani asase ani munuoma nyina. Ema say the kind no bo no tofa na chese kokowie se nyonwa. Na abrante ba ko no so aba happen a wa chekere nsemu ewa ha. Ye nyina enim no Joseph Nkebi wana emse na anu ya no wo hwe episode no sense wa he na ensini ni trim na nye Evelyn Kwan so de no emse nkrofo akeka bebre se onyame hodo na Israel Nyankopon ye mu baako na enye ono ene obo ade enye ono ne bosoro ene asase ne mu no manyina tie na oba ya ne nantese ne so obekyerekere ame ye hu se no kure eye yawe wono a any obo ade on the man de ni ho e baaye akwaba
ya
na ni o ma say
Nyankopon do
na say de hu wa che
ye share chafo
me do topics say answers no wo na abaye ni nyina de bia Joseph nya topic fofora opeso oni ye ba beche
na kra
but nimrem na che say ye ni na di nkomo
yes aja
yawe ono ni obo ade ananya ono a
no krani Nyankopon boss on asase na no na Yahweh no na one thing is say over Israel mu a Yahweh no ya hide kakra because the reason you hiding is say the only people in Ghana ha no make say omo yankofo a to be frankly speaking edi omo bo ben Nyankopon kakra Voltarians and Okochi mu anasa akanmu nsusu a omuso mbo Yehowa sadia na ye Jehovah Witness ni yes omuka say Jehovah in English na ba ne say company benya Yahweh as the ultimate God that already oboso ni asase a ye friend Israel Nyankopon. Without due respect any ahwefo mo hwe me ne krowa osoro ni asase enini say what nyame a de bia me ka say there is difference between nyame and Onyankopon. Because atala misha sisi ekita mi a medicine hayi nyame adentia esombo empabo a mishi nyame esombo ensuo nyame emframa nyame. All these things are gods. Into Israel mun can say Elohim. Now before but the concept of Onyankopon obo so ne asase no de bia asama kopa na meka Bible na eda honom ye 1% ped ma wiase. Until we can Psalm 147 verses number 19 to 20 na say ashade ne atemude ne de ewiase nye dey omunim. And this is the critical thing that Debian Besam a question. If a book claims to be a book from God, what you as an ordinary person say bikitewa, what do you expect from the book? Since it is God, there's one thing as a human being I need because as say if Yankopon they are divine. And you say divine there, you have to look for errors. Because Yankopon your day ain't making errors. Now, before to start Israel Yankopon, you have to begin the word beginning. The book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. I say in the beginning of God creating the heavens and the universe. So the question I'll put on board, what is the meaning of beginning? Being used in the book of Genesis chapter number 1 verse 1. And it made mention of God's meaning Elohim. And one of the facts, any truth I want to say, whenever you want to open the Bible, that is Old Testament scriptures, and you want to learn anything about God, first look about the context, one after the other, and check about the hidden secret that is called the 32 most occultic powers of wisdom. And then we are saying for no meaning. Tebina there will be kase Israel Nyankopon no boss so nya asase e be see many gods because even you travel book ni mu say that's Micah chapter 4 verse 5 or say amani hina nante omnyam din mu na yende Israel for die ye ba nante Awurade Nyankopon din mu. So in this case Micah dia wa ka na kire say amanofo nso so ye den e wo omnyam ye den omosom. We share the book of Judges chapter 11 verses 24. There was a fight between Israel. Said in there cause Iran in Israel. No, I had there honum that Dayan then the AC. It happened for so many years. Nebani send a side war near Babasu. Amorelfo ka kire e friend that time na Yafet no odi hene anameka ne se oye obi na Nyankopon yi ne se onkomo oman no enti Amorelfo hene suma se yemeka kire Yafet se wafa ye na asase. So in this case no so one dani asase amayen dia and dia de ba yawo no wompe ehonum na Yafet kire letter kama ne se Chemos man ani Chemos nyame eba ne se na wo ba kire saade we se asase a wo kurom yafa wa asase ntini santi o di yen ba ba yese bia ye gi odim nyama se wo japade enti o try man se wo Chemos nyame na wo ye de wo som no Chemos nyame na wo som no de anya na nkofo ho amba no se o kire me de a ende Israel Nyankopon cha asase na ye free ye ne gya no free asase no so ba no there is no way ekoba ne se ye fa mu amonfo mu asase de Nyankopon pe man ye ne ye de ye fa ye nti se wo se wo de ma beko de a ende so wo nyame no Chemos no na bra na ye de na ye fight because Nyankopon hwe mu no mbu aten sampa se ya for asase a Nyankopon be den ebedi adanse ba sente sanso a ye behu se wo nyame na so kyen yen ana yen nyame na ye de eso kyen ho na the whole issue by say then controversy and say ye 5 group of people be Israel kasa se menem na ye kasa menem a ye were groups of people a mo gitum say ewiase na no na e honom no one nearby. You can live and do whatever that you like.
Said the scientists, no?
Yes, that's what people are saying
the
today.
Big Bang Theory.
Yes, no one nearby into be a choose over to my then. I had the upper. But also maintain said, no, there is a God. But that God in our honor, even though now I have God, it is more than 2 or 3 or 4. Meaning say or multiple God. Now, it leads to a question because I have 5 concepts. And I'm going to say here. But no, there is a master, but our body, any image. And because so can say, oh, one of the facts is that even though no, or you say or your first, no, the OD kind. That's number 4 aspects in it. Or your first OD kind, but with all due respect, no, you want to say, of course, a day, our honum. That means on the second part in your day, a claim the same thing. That also 5 financial purchase a derby, and this name of the woman say. Constellations, any of stars, any other planet beings, are almost in the cosmos. Through that, there are multiple gods. And Tamakos have controversies. Obin country say you are Nunaki, you are Sumerian test, you are Babylonian test. I claim say now many gods being put on San Israel and Kopon Yade Eba. And the key is this. The key a woman without knowing the 32 most occultic powers of wisdom, you don't know the God of Israel.
32 most occultic powers of wisdom. No, yatrono ewe himfa.
Good.
Ewo book bim.
Okay, me the Bible na bekere. Eno na iwiase nim no.
32 most occultic powers of wisdom.
Yes.
Ewo Bible. No. Let's be serious.
Yes.
Ewo Bible name.
Ewo.
And that's a separate book will be a try.
Debi. And now my young said the Nyankopon tie. Israel Nyankopon no. If you do not know about numbers, any letters, any there every one I find a speech no. Wouldn't be mo te be a wa. Don't come and tell me say you know Israel God. Get it out of your brain. Because I need to make an answer. Maybe so say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You shall say 5 year. 5 plus 5 year 10. And I'm a boy. I don't know say high me 5, high say 5. When I have left air 5, right air 5. I didn't think that is sir.
But who will be an ADS 6?
Obi an ADS 6. Oh, it happening because of how maybe during the time of ABM maybe a spiritual deeper explanation. Obi ADS 6, but still it has 5 from the left of the leg and then maybe say I pin one leg a 6 still no in the domain hands and by 5 just an inch and then back.
I know the young to me say every time it will happen like that. But what's your point?
Yes, my main point is that to know about the God of Israel is you have to know about the secret and mysticisms. The secret and mysticism is what we call it the occultic powers in this world. Because to know about the occultic powers, you have to know the meaning of Genesis chapter 1 up to end. Because through that, the Creator himself manifests himself in the accordance of those 32 powers. So 32 powers, you know, about say baby, about say and God. Into what can say no God back 32. By getting God back 32, no, it has a definitions. Because I didn't hear your numbers, your alphabets, and your idea, your friend, and your speech. Sanya miense where the Israel Nyankopon no manifesting ne ho. into bringing what is in spiritual into what? Physical. So without knowing that, and you are crazy.
So point us to the 32 occultic powers.
Good.
The crowd will refer to.
Good. In this case, I told you in the first place, say 32 most occultic powers are numbers, no? That is 1 up to 10. And this 1 up to 10, no, you hear say Nyankopon benyan as 11 and 9. Because I didn't see that is the systematic way Nyankopon there then all the manifesting into the realms of existence. And I know say no, we share in our book, no.
Wait, you are talking about manifestation of the Almighty God.
Exactly.
Into existence.
Exactly.
Which existence?
The existence of bringing himself to physical. Because right now, me and you, as we are here, no, we are both physical and then spiritual, with a lot of entities living behind us. That some of us we can use our eyes to grasp them.
Israel Nyankopon, Yahweh, was able to manifest himself into this realm by calculation of numbers.
Exactly.
Which is from 1 to what?
To
11
10.
Or
No,
10.
10. You
mentioned 9 and 11.
Yes, the reason I mentioned 9 and 11 is that the point is all his numbers into existence is 10. He does not need any other to be 11 or 9. Because the calculation is 10. That is why in human beings, we have the left hand to be 5 and then the right hand to be what? To be 5. Indicating that there are 10 digits. And what is this 10 digit referring to? This is the point. Then
into church,
and so when we say before this 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10, no, and no, your Friday be said the mothers, the letters, and then the numbers are make us see no. Until I say young court choice anymore. Nanka young who sa ade ye kan as a trade no. Until when we say be a choice anymore. Obese baby or honos, or say Nyankopon ka say. Nyankopon eka say. Genesis chapter 1 verses number 5. Into your kind say benya 10. Yenya 10 now, that means refer the numbers na ye day, ye can, which is Genesis chapter number 1, verses number 5.
Genesis 1:5.
Exactly. Genesis chapter 1, verses number 5. Ah, no yakano Israel kasem say, Vayomel Elohim. Vayomel Elohim. Genesis chapter number 1, verses number 5. No.
Vayomel Elohim.
Yes, I said, and he said, Nyankopon ka say, God said. Nti dem God said, na na ye benya numbers near the Ephraim. Say yehu no dodo a, then it means everything numbers chapter Genesis chapter 1 verses number 1 to the 31 nonsense. Excuse me to say this. And
God called the light day.
Genesis chapter number 1 verse number 5. Okay, let's continue.
God called the light day.
Okay.
And the darkness he called night.
Exactly. Let's
and
go.
There was evening. And there was morning. The first day.
And the first day. So I mean, where God said, Nyankopon ka say. That's where I'm looking for. Nyankopon ka say.
Which version of the Bible no much wrong, sir?
Okay, I'm coming. I had me Psalms. Okay, my uncle.
Was it Genesis 1:5?
Genesis chapter 1, verse number 5.
And one.
In Genesis chapter 1.
God called the light day and the darkness he called night.
That is verses number 3, rather. Genesis chapter number 1, verse number 3. No Nyankopon ka say. That is the point I need from that place.
That's all 5. 5 na you can't mount.
I had 3 rather.
And Genesis chapter 1 verse number 3.
Exactly.
And God said.
And God said,
let there be light.
Okay,
and there was light.
Yes. God said.
And Nyankopon can say.
Enya
no hein by.
Good point. Afi verses number 6.
Genesis 1:6. Genesis 1:6. Genesis 1:6 also describes God's creation of an extent may perverse na kind. Internet to cross for hard. Internet.
Verse 6, no?
Okay. Verse 6. And God said.
Another point.
Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water.
Yes. God said, no.
9.
Verse 9.
Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place. Also, God said, and God said.
Another point. So now we have gotten how many said now? 3 said now. We continue from 11.
Into 11.
Good.
Then God said,
Another said.
let the land produce vegetation.
So this is 4. Now
Okay.
another said again, 14.
14. And God said, let there be light in the vault of the sky.
We got it 5. Now verse 20.
20. And God said,
Another said again.
let the water teem with living creatures,
So this
and
is-
let the birds fly above.
This is 6, verse 24.
Yanko 24. Also, and God said, let the land produce living creatures according to their kind.
Exactly. Then verse 26.
Nefe yako 26. Na Nyankopɔn kan say,
Good point.
then God said,
Another one. That is 8.
let
8 said
us
now.
make mankind in our image.
8 said now. Now 28.
Nyanko 28. Then God said,
Another said again.
I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth,
Number 9.
and every tree that has fruit.
That is a
with
9.
seed in it.
9 said. Then last one is
And then-
29.
And then the 29. Then God said,
Yes.
I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it.
Exactly. This is the 10 numbers. This is the 10 numbers permutation. What does this 10 numbers referring for? First, it mentioned about
Referring
light.
to you mean?
Yes, referring means the numbers.
Okay.
So now, numbers, we have to know what it represents in our this universe or the cosmic world that we are living. So the first one, it made mention of what? Light. First, it was the Spirit of God, which is Him, the Creator Himself. Through that, then He bring the air. The air. That is why you read from verse 6, it mentioned that the firmament. So now, the second aspect, the spirit, inside the spirit of the Creator, this is Israel God. He removed the air as a what? Another point to become the number 2 of the number. Then from air, he developed water to become another. When you touch it, it's 3. Then from water, he developed fire. Then out from this 4, then we come and get the deeps and then the height.
Enti akoye Nyankopɔn na o make pronouncement.
Exactly.
Ekyerɛ sɛ saa nneɛma du na yɛde agyina hɔ nti o mo kyerɛ sɛ na Nyankopɔn kan. Na Nyankopɔn kan no ne nyina firi ne mu na ɛba.
Good point. Good point.
Ɛno na apɛ sɛ o kyerɛkyerɛ.
And no na me kyerɛ me sɛ, o sɛ me kyerɛ ma kyerɛ sɛ ɔno ne spirit ne number 1. Ɛna oyi mframa baayɛ. Ɛna oyi nsuo baayɛ. Ɛna oyi what do you call fire baayɛ. Yenya 4. Nti ɛwɛ na ɔde ɔsoro ne aseɛ, which is deep and then the height. Nti ɔde bɛka abɛyɛ 6. Ɛna ɔkɔti south, north, east and west. And no, this 10 superlative, this 10 what they call scintillating powers, and represent the numbers. Through these numbers, nyanya ade friend the plagues. When you say kind Exodus, you sing upon the plagues back 10. Then at the Egypt for so
The 10 plagues.
The 10 plagues, and the Exodus 20. So I see upon the Nemran do a day.
The 10 commandments.
This is represent what I've mentioned. When we say that, they say now. Out of these numbers, I'm teaching about how the Israel God looks like. And the nature and how he created this world. He created it through the numbers and then the speech and also the letters. Now, I'm saying to the audience and the viewers that it was 32 powers. That if you know that 32 powers, then you know who is the God of
You
Israel.
have established that. Now explain it. Let us know what the 32 powers are.
Okay, now the second aspect, I'm going to the 3 because it is 10, 3, 7, 12. With this, will give us 32. 10, 3, 7, 12. With this, will give us 32.
So these are the numbers of God.
Exactly.
Some numbers when Nyankopɔn de yɛ adwuma.
Exactly.
Said ye wo Yesu a. Wo di 30 na ne nnwuma start here.
Said the minimum
And wo ye ne nnwuma ne 3 years.
Exactly.
Wo di 33 and no wie no koi.
That's
And
how.
now this 7 days ne bo wias. And na ye bosome ne yɛ saying
You're 12.
do me no.
Good point.
And na the o de chirichiri.
And see, say about who numbers, 10. The 10 out of the world, what is 32, no? They are cut 22. The 22 read the book of Psalm 119. Psalm 119. And no oba verse 1 I say Aleph. You can Israel kasemu. Which is what the Bible tree kasemu Abel de A F G H E U. If you do not know all those letters and their meaning, and the Israel moon 22 letters no. But I'm into English, some of the words in be na 2. Well, and a consonant in society, they break it and get it into 26 letters in the English alphabet. By Uber Jew media and Israel media 22 alphabet and rule now, which is equilibrium to all the things that exist in this world. Until Psalm 119 up to Psalm 178. I talk about the 22 letters of existence. Now, some 22 letters of existence, and no more any Baba fra adebe from the mothers. The mothers and Taffy, Ben Hudia, Yakosha mothers, no mothers, no Musom Bedujumabi. I had 3
Mothers near spelling is
mothers here MOTHERS
and nanum.
And nanum, they represent mothers. Tamunum represent Mbasu. I was as you so. Your physics, your biology, more almost some mujimu then amudi our metaphysics and same. Now, yan shall be what letters in the moon. Until letters you share about 10, no me 3, you who 10 no, you 3 no. After you Genesis chapter number 1, verses number 1. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1.
Genesis 1:1. And you're in the beginning here.
And no, I have still I said Genesis 1 now, the Begina Swan, Sunny who Israel and Copon said your tear. And Tiano, yeah, Vayas Elohim. Vayas Elohim. And God creates. And I said God made. To Genesis chapter 1, verse 1.
Genesis 1:1, there will be any. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
Yes, again needs the creates. The crate is one of the mothers. Now let us go in verses number 21.
Genesis 1:21.
Exactly.
Okay, Genesis chapter 1, verse number 21. Also, so God created the great creatures of the sea.
Another crate here.
And every living thing with which the water teams.
Exactly.
And that moves.
Another crate here. Now we go to verses number 27.
So we are looking for the word create.
Exactly. Because inside the Genesis chapter 1 up to 31, the crate mention is 3, which represent the mothers of existence.
Genesis 1:27.
Yes.
So God created mankind in his own image.
From there's no crate again. So we need only 3 crates. This crate here represent the 3 state of existence, which is equilibrium in the creation of all things in matter. We have solid, liquid, gas. Then in physics, we have physics itself, antiphysics, and then semi-physics. These 3 also correspond to that. Then when you come to what do you call it? In Adam means humans. In biological, we have the nucleus, the neutrons, and also the protons. They go with this. Then in existence of nucleus, protons and neutrons.
And neutrons.
Yes, this is the 3 things in the biological of humanity. So it represents what? In God's creation. This is called the state of matter. That is fire, water, and then air. They also represent the seasons. That is the time of years. We have the cold, the hot, and also the warm. Which start from that is around October to that of January.
And okay, it depends on where you are.
Okay.
What else?
According to the climate conditions of the
yes, of the area in which, but I believe that it's still going to be cold or warm.
Yes, hot.
Or hot.
Yes, that's how it is. So to us, with this crate, tells us as the mothers of existence. When you add to the 10, then we can get 13. Then let us move to the 7. The 7 is 10, 3, 7, and then 12.
Okay.
When you add this, then you know who is the God of Israel and
so
his
these
powers.
are the 36 occultic.
The 32.
32.
So everyone.
How do you call these ones? The 32 occultic then.
Powers of existence that the Creator Himself manifests its names. Tenu na Nyankopon di kase El Shaddai, El Elohim. When we say sa di na elifra fa Nyankopon, just say
so the one is utterance.
Yes.
Where God said. That is utterance.
Exactly.
Which brought about
Yes, yeah.
and Yako, the things he made in its three forms.
Yes. That is the
that
fire.
covers the 3. Yako 7.
I feel you 7, no. Now 7 here, via that is via Elohim, and then God saw. Nyankopon huni. God saw. Until Genesis chapter number 1, verses number 4. Genesis 1:4. Let's begin from that place. Genesis
1:4. Eho ena watro say. And so you be kind of brofo. Intina Bible the obenya nanke aprintine kwa no. Internet. God saw that the light was good.
Number 1 point in
and he separated the light from the darkness.
This is so. Now, verses number 1, verse 10.
From Genesis 1:10.
Yes.
Okay. 1:0. Genesis chapter 1, the verse 10. I'll say, God called the dry land and the gathered waters. He called the seas. And God saw
another point
that it was good.
Yes, we are now going to the source.
So you're 2.
Yes, now verse 12.
You're 12. Genesis 1:12. And there was a saw. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to its kind, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kind. And God saw
another saw
that it was good.
So we have gotten how many?
3.
That is 3. Verse 18.
Genesis 1:18.
Yes, and Genesis 1:18 said the enemy and then so the Bible say and
to govern the day and the night and to separate light from darkness, and God saw it was good.
Yes, and then when it comes to
4,
then come to 21.
Genesis 1:21.
In the last end.
Okay, Genesis 1:21. So God created the creatures of the sea and every living thing with which the water teems and that moves about in it, according to their kinds, and every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw
another point
that it was good.
Then in verses number 25.
Verse 25. Genesis 1:25. And also, God made the wild animals according to their kind, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. And God saw it was good.
Then 31.
Yeah, 31. When you know, ho at the church, God, yeah, kind of one semi. One on the bow, a shrew, any assassin.
Say if
now says, I God no any Yahweh. On one dear, yea, I can't cast some your friend when Yanko Porno.
Yes,
will be proof watching. Yanko 31. I said, God saw all that he made, and it was very good. And there was evening and there was morning.
Okay.
The 6th day.
Exactly. So now find the 7th of what saw. Which represent what? It represents the 7 days of creation. We have the 7 heavens and then the 7 earths. We have the 7 gateways to human being: 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 nose, and then 1 mouth. When you
2
add
nostrils.
Yes.
2 nose. Now when you hear
nostrils, rather. That is the whole we didn't know. So that is 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is 6 plus the mouth. This is called the gateway to human being. And yes, 7. That corresponds to the days of the
gate for somewhat. Exit Ninkahu. Exit Ninkahu. If you're all training on your gateway, you will.
Okay, then it's continue. In physics, any friend, what they call musical notes. When we say what 7 musical notes. Oh,
do re mi fa sol la ti, and then it returns to do.
Yes, it returns to that too. And you call your friend what they call the rainbow colors. The spectrum also contains 7.
It contains 7 elements.
Exactly.
Or 7 colors.
Exactly.
And that is the basis for all colors. Some colors, there's 3 major colors: red, blue, and green.
The spectrum, no.
Okay, the spectrum.
So this represents all the 7 parts of this particular thing you are representing. telling you, say, this is how, or when it bringing the thing from the light into existence, that is physical. Through distance, it represents all the thing that we are doing in our movement and actions. To tell you, say,
all falls within.
Yes, and sun represented the 7 planets too. That is the sun, the moon, the Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, and those particular planets. It also represent them.
And also amount to 7.
Yes, amount to 7. Because they are kind of working. Human being cannot grasp. That is the Neptune, the from Pluto, any other kind of planets. You know, our idea cannot reach there. So we have limited to that particular place. Asa, nti hono yankopon de edibesi ye. Afi dia ka no letters ni mu ano, dia ka no ye the simple ones. The simple ones. Maybe ye bia na mbrin se kase ye koma be nti pese mbo no tofa. Nti on say ye ka no wo twa no twi alphabet na abelder. A F G H E U N, because very very important for you to know that particular friend and kasa wo kan and what it represents. If you don't know it, then you have a serious problem. Make I say me couple see one time na ye party back so university graduate. Now obisem say time I say free upon so yemba. But I say so ye adwuma back to that day now. On sika pagya chen hen. I'm missing only about when the idea. Time now so shall record na ye day. Yen two in shaman ya I say both in your consider be. I didn't make us actually. No, because unia. Say, oh, si can buy. Oh, the koto kum de bafu. And the other nisa. Ti I fair what the year you mama wana. I don't know catch and say you my dear way. And chaka. Say fat. That is so sad. Now we catch us. I say then the wound then I say me near wakum. Me catch up upon all universities you work in. Me a meaning of A B C D. So to me the mama there, then everything will be okay in this particular idea. And they make come home. If you don't know Gina Honome, it is one of the responsibilities now. I said young children with school. The first time I was from school, I said question the ABC near the channel, and the channel 1, 2, 3. We don't mean say 1, 2, 3 in the ABC. What is the meaning of those things? We were not taught. In Tayana yet ding. And it's in Psalm 147 verse 19 to 20 nature say, "Who are before Uncle some way no back?" As I shed the any atemudia Moses in Exodus chapter 24 verse 12 to 15. No, and Uncle Pastor for na bra. Na mention was shedding atemudia no. Who wouldn't him? Na I say, "Oh, Fabook na work a candy or pedia." It been a yakan or hanamono.
A shed any atemudia signs and sigils.
Exactly, and statues. Until without knowing those things, how can you try to come and tell me, say, you know the Bible of the God of Israel? And I say, you only read it, and what you feel, say, but you have a little bit of understanding is what you try to teach people. But when it comes to the details of the book, I've been a year and say no. Every back can God, and she said, I get 32 now. If it is not add up, then it means everything is nonsense. Say I'm for booking into one. But if it's 32, then it is very, very important for each and every species, and I say being human nature. So someone should say, Adiano. If you say no, and you page, you can't better, you be who no cre. And that the same thing is going on. I would say at first, like metaphysics is being taught, like we get to know things, which is in scientific terms. But as I said, not anyone you're trying to have in Ebano. I haven't been who say the Bible no unstated those things. The Bible have already proved all those things. Hey, because if you did not know that physics, biology, and all those things, you cannot try to teach the word of Hashem. And that's Israel because everything is mathematical scape, and there are two as so. Now, what are this 12 I can have 12 letters? I will say brr. How many words? And I would say brr.
E and R.
I will say hand. So it contains 2 digits. When we say and you shall be 2
alphabets, you mean?
Exactly brr. Nti akose 2 things are move nti mienu afian hwa de bi wo hanum say dir ono so say den ewo 2 sound
kasabim
we are tree na making ba mdoko Israel bill bait ana dir dalet nti on say
wo abedew ni abeder
ndabio abede afg nti de on say Usha, me person the sound ending no. Ubo be. On say as a sound R inside.
Okay.
De. As an R inside. That is called the double part na make which is called the simple ones. The simple, which is the 12 letters. Israel can say calf, baits, dalet, pay. Omni ayabako what do you call it, 12 representing BB. And on the done representing.
So are you saying that in every language or dialect that we speak, no, it is actually packed within a certain kind of alphabet, and when a kikabum and a formal language?
Oh yeah,
and the understanding ever.
Yes, because
you fatwi kasana ye abede, ye cobra fuma ye ABCD, o call a ye Hebrew kasa anymore.
Also Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, the same thing.
Okay.
But one of the things says some of the also the original language like Hebrew kasano. That is what every species across the entire universe in the cosmos they speak.
Vad hey, yad hey.
That is the name of God.
Which is Yahweh.
That's the name of God. But the point is this: when it comes to say about say abodi mu say obi an kasa atia, let us now say a differ. Say English say or say 26.
Yeah.
Well,
alphabet.
it doesn't change anything because 26 no correspond to Yankopon D, no, which is Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey, no. Into to that of letters, no, is one with 22. Well, and say what the English the to some where the be and exist to say J.
I bet there's 22.
I bet there's
22, you know, effective a Hebrew cast.
Good points.
Yes. Which throws off Brofono. Brofono finibe been a buy. One in him the omoye.
Ja, any problem new.
Oh, they ain't was.
And now no, ye by share them 12 no. Sa 12 represented day. Sa 12 no any your friend what they call it the constellations. The stars.
Constellations.
Yes.
Okay.
The 12 constellations. And your friend what they call the 12 months. Months na one year mono. When essentially representing the 12 tribes of Israel. When we said that we idea corresponding said the Yankopon trainer akan. It is this 12 this is what it represents. And the zodiac no ayenimu no. Don't say free April. Your Aries, which is Nissan, the month of Aries now control. So all this zodiac signs and baku 12. Two unknown sumuno and Yankopon manifesting how those
and these things the book of Enoch will teach you and let you understand plainly. And to know why is it exempted from the 66 books, the canonized Bible. I know you're another discussion.
Okay.
Because Uche eye Nyankopon a wo bo wiase ade kronti eye Israel Nyankopon ene ombo ade na constellations ya bepiem nti eye den na Roman fo etimi yifrim de sie nipa se ye ma won kan we
o say in the days no
I don't want to derail you. Continue on your line.
Yes.
I'm just
no, it's also something I can fix it and then I continue. In the days, Yankopon kasa boss, as I said, your friend Yahweh no. Roman phone him say you cannot mention with your mouth. At first, now you're born. Even in the days of Enosh, in the book of Genesis, chapter number 5, no more born Yankopon din. But baby now you cannot try to pronounce it because why? People are misusing it due to some so-called angel that descend from heaven. In the book of Genesis chapter 6, and maybe on the next topic, I be to treat it. To some conform they come and reveal secret upon secret. Mankind is having a mission here. Our someone fulfill mission straight. We finish our mission, we go. But they come and add more things.
Which is so what kind Sumerian tablets now.
Good.
The visitation of the celestial beings.
Exactly.
Our friend Anunnaki.
And Noah. Anunnaki means what? It's not true. Anu means what? An means the sky god. Ki means the earth god. That's why I say sky, a realm, and assassin yami. But one can say musru ne assassin.
One can osuru nya.
Dabi. Anything if I be Israel comes say Elim, my friend say, or sum nsuo, or sum boba, or sum eja. When we say into Elim, no, there he just contact the spirit inside the heart, the creation,
the element,
the element or the creation, and using it as a creator. And the binimu yeno. And then Yafet catcher your friend say Amon for chief when say who Chemos that means Amon hineno on no I just me say Chemos no and then Yami or de or summon. Until now Yafet good as in young couple
which is stupidity.
Yes, it's just no representing at the other side in Yami and the Yafet chance and Pamadiatum say what Yatum say no young couple who chrono no hobine. Tis idea so
you're limited by that.
You see, but Israel the woman they are all boss running assassin and I just also young couple no show Yami no buate. The same thing happened in the land of Egypt so. So now no yɛhwɛ yɛnkɔ book no na afei yɛnkɔ kan God yɛakyerɛw 12 no so simple which is
the 12 constellations.
Yes, exactly. Afei deɛ
Nti yɛnya 32 ni nyina.
nti yɛbɛkɔ pɛ sɛ yɛnkɔ bobɔ God dodoɔ a ɛwɔ mu no sɛ ɛyɛ 32 di a then everything is set.
Ha, yɛnhyɛ aseɛ.
Nti Genesis chapter 1 no verses number 1 hɔ nom a yɛhwɛ God no nti on say in the first beginning no yɛabɔ God baako.
In the beginning,
God. Nti yɛnya God baako. Wɔn afei yɛtoa so biem ɛwɔ verse 2 no. Verse 2 no and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the spirit of God.
Now the earth was formless and empty, darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the spirit of God was hovering over the waters.
Number 3, and God again. 3. And God. After you do number 4 now, and God saw the light that it was good. Yes, and God divided the lights into 5. And God called the day and the darkness, called the night, and the
6.
evening and the morning were first day. 6. And God said, another God.
7.
Okay, and God made that verse 7. After verse 8, and God
9.
Number 9, and God
10.
Number 10, and God
11.
The same 10. God and God.
The same 11 and
no, you are looking for 11 now, but the God is mentioned in 10 again. That means 10. We have 2 gods. Yes, mentioned for them. So, so you add them, it will be
12.
Now number 11, God.
You can't 11 that though.
You can't yet.
Okay.
You can't because 10 even be 2 God.
Okay, 13.
And see, number 12, no, and the end, no, and God saw the baby
14.
After in 14, that is Genesis 1:14, and God again
15.
So we are continue in verses number 16, and God
16.
17, and God.
Oh yeah, man, I'm 17.
Good. In verse and God.
Verse
18, no.
Into 18.
Good point. Also, verse 20, and God.
19.
Verse 21, and God.
20.
21 again. God saw that it was good. That is the end part.
21.
22, and God.
22.
24, and God.
23.
25, and God.
24.
And in the end of 25, God.
25.
26, and God.
26.
27, God.
27
itself. So the same 27, God again. God created him, male and female. So God is mentioned again. So and 28, God blessed them.
29.
And God said unto them.
30.
29, and God said.
31.
Verse 31, and God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good.
Which is 32.
Good point. So with this, then you understand what is the meaning of the numbers, the letters, the numbers, the letters, the mothers, which is the 3, and also the 12. So without knowing all these things, you don't know anything about God of Israel. That is why he used the word Elohim. Why Elohim? A word could be a singular word. Ashofuntie. Word be ohuma. Fanise what's more ba? I call us onto battery 2 pairs. Say, what can say onto 2 pairs? What does that one referring to? That means onto pairs mienu. Which is how many?
4.
Good point. But so can say onto 1 pair.
2.
But it is in what? This is how Genesis story starts. The meaning of the word Elohim simple means that God is now bringing its manifestation from the spiritual world into this physical world. So everything about the creation story, of what happened in Genesis chapter number 1 is the blueprint of the spiritual abode. So now everything is coming to start in where? In verses number chapter 2. There that God himself is bringing himself into what? Into physical. That's the blueprint in our trend was spiritual. No? I feel not there day or day back. Until at that moment, he must say Elohim, Elohim, Elohim now listening now. And referring to the angels and the entities.
So now he has created gods.
Exactly. But he himself is part. Because why? Through him that all these entities are coming to establish and fulfill the mission of what they are programmed.
So he multiplied himself into other things. And then now he and these things he has created have become the Elohim,
exactly.
the gods. And therefore the gods are creating. They have life. They breathe,
yes.
They have structure,
exactly.
And everything. So now he says, let us create one that is like us.
Good point. Meaning that he is the overall boss of all those entities coming to exist. Without him, they can never function. So he just, let's say, like cells and atoms, maybe multiplication of himself, like how God planted the seed of how Adam is going to produce into this particular world. So that's the meaning of the term there. God wants what he have as a manifestation, that dwell within him, that I'm coming to do this to glorify myself. This is the meaning of why God created us. Everything he created, no person, no from one body, and now my mission. Mission within that. Apart from that, their body now can they have fulfilled their mission already. Oh, they don't need anything.
This makes us gods. Yeah, and
then Psalm 82, verses number 6 in the kind, why we are gods. Even Psalm 82. Good. Every of them. Any of them.
Because to say
Noah.
Nipa. Nipa so ye nyame.
Good point, because why? The Spirit of God himself, the Master, is within human. Everything living in this world is possessed by the Creator himself. No. So, how can I say? God wants the creation to give the glory to him alone. But because it is a test to you, especially human being, and you say, as you being the human being, who say, okay, since you to me then let me choose to say, no, it is most powerful. So if I try to invest myself to the spirit of the water, and the moon is on power, and to my holding a day. She says, I will be in so yet, no one take to can't bit with the dencham, and I say, wait to do rap prostitute to negative forces are almost gathered on because he chooses to worship those things, and I say, use them. And in his miracles and all your non impaired, they thought to say, maybe those people know they are very unique, and I say, they need more mumpo chance, say, Nyankopon be at the Elohim, because all them are trust in today's particular materials. And that's those lesser things. But God wants to tell you that they are not gods. Because they are created only for a mission.
For a purpose.
A purpose.
So don't rely on them. Rely on me, the source.
That is the great answer. The source is me. Me that they come from me.
I created all these things. Yes. Don't rely on these things. Rely on me for the ultimate.
So simple.
Because it is only you that is like me.
So now here listen to the next point. Why we have plenty gods. Now today people are claiming that many gods. Why?
And it is God, the ultimate, that created all these gods into the universe to aid him do his job.
Sadly, for me, exactly. That is as someone would tell me.
I'm said they all came as at the end issue. When him say nipa bokura nyankopon agya ma yen.
Yes.
One more be mu.
That be say, oh no, what did he do?
He created the system. And put us in charge.
So simple. Excuse me to be a mutual. What do you da? What are you doing? You people are forming the body.
Yeah.
This is how it works. And he said, time on this one. Now I invest the spirit na burden. Abesha body nobody did you. Now the time has to come to the end of that particular person. Then the coupon take away the spirit. Then leave you the parent.
You brought the body. The body was created here. I brought the spirit. I've taken my spirit back. Bury the body.
They come to the end.
Let it return into the earth.
The mission that the soul that you people brought him, he should come and fulfill it. If only he do what is good and he get a good mask, I don't have any problem. Then it means he created the world for himself. But if not,
hey, into a two flight ring, nipa nsa no adwuma nipa bi antimi anhyehyɛ to. Yeah.
Obi bana okase in Israel Yankopon. Yeah, we can illustrate how even Israel Yankopon on the system from our head to our toe. As a mothers na make count. Mothers, the whole head of all human being a fire. The whole head. So your ba, so your bema, so your wire, omutri hina ye jankoa. And omubusi say no, I am frama. And ye yem no, I you. So this three state of matters I make us omuye mothers no. And in the spiritual world, when the soul move out of the body, it does not mean so your bema and I saw your ba.
The spirit doesn't have gender.
No. It doesn't have gender. Only when the time comes, and the papa and mamma could die in the soul nearby, then it has the mission saying, "Uncle financial or bear my body," because of how maybe his past life will live. Because we are rather in reincarnations, in the reincarnating one after the other.
Then you make home and say, "Emperor." And
any esoteric questions say because what I knew is matters can be changed into different forms. So the spirit of God who created it know the existence of every root of where the spirit is coming from. So me I have to check myself. My identity card. If I mean my identity card, they have me the bass as we so. And then as some concern means that me am frama. I have to check because me pekasa. And in this case, so you'll be our pekasa there. Then it means you'll be a someone check who ye in terms of say concerning science some keka and then no problem with that bass as we so. And obi so only do eja. Until that is the element, within that's the body. It reflects us. Until so what you ja na koba say bia, what you say bufo bibia na ubofu no akonkon ubofu. That is your error into this world. Obi so ne de ho no wa or ensuo. De oye ensuo na mema omopemba. This element, within us, our test is being designed. And no energy into this particular world. Until the person can trash your phone in and say, say you, say bubao, say de free remo, say de frasio, say de you to all on Israel and Coupon dead. No, because I said test you individual. Say a body and someone. Adebakwa I high and say, Yena no, I'm taking this concept, because of what the woman and minimum the trauma. And then I say, I day a trim one until the hill, Covota region, and I say, can you go for all those things? My main kind of clubbing upon sir, I'm 2 million better than a dina, so I'm voking and coupon divine name, and they can never do nothing. Me Joseph na make catch home. Sanyankopo boss na fa Israel Nyankopon no ne divine name na ndamo fa de Yahweh said then there no me dey ya na me person me boss ade because Roman for no ehwe din wo ho I say from spiritual to physical no aye Adonai no me dey free huhumu aba honemu ene friend Adonai na ye de man say bia Yahweh no nti onim YH no na mo de eni ye dey e de share inside ana H no and W no that is how it is. That's YH WEH. Ananya sana my friend.
Sir, the name of God is basically as a noun. It's a verb.
Verb. And it's called
it's not a noun.
It's
they made it easy for you to pronounce. Because the earlier scribes didn't even because of the commandment that said, do not mention the Lord thy God's name in vain.
Good point.
They will not allow you
to mention.
Even the scribes feared writing it.
Yeah, because why?
Because Ochra obekan okaya waka. So they substituted Yahweh, which is the Yod He Vod He,
Exactly.
with a lot of other names.
Exactly.
Or even Lord.
Yes.
It's a nickname of
God.
Of Yahweh.
Exactly. It's the same because why Lord represent Ewurade, which is Ayamedia. That is physical word. Everything here is.
So they use those names to represent him.
Exactly.
To make it easy for you to make reference.
Exactly.
Nanka ni din nanka sa ne shadakem. Eno ni ye mo because uba uti amra.
Yes. As I said, the make us say YHWH no. You're born the same. But the other now say still letters.
It is say home na wo home go ni pen.
Good point.
Sa ene ye bono.
And no
one draw breath.
And no one no can.
Na we exhale.
What is
into
Yod?
Yeah.
Hey.
Way.
Yod.
Yeah.
Hey. Yod. Hey. Vav. Hey. Yod. And see, and no na from the spirit of God is in man. To say, "Brother, soon as of first spirit in the power, that means you are no more." And then you can say, ordinance so means ordinance so that then you are not going to breathe again. They take out the spirit that belongs to him. That's how I didn't see. And so people no claim we say, oh, now maybe you are hanom, maybe no boy, and last time party be a friend coffee. Conscious is I don't know why conscious, because conscious no say when you're back. One kasa kra na Yankopon bomba eba send home. So what me bomba me and the consciousness no me we say you rich because there is difference between a soul and a spirit. They are not the same.
What's the difference?
It's a difference because the spirit inside the spirit that the soul lives. That is how it is. The spirit is the blood parts within our veins and then the vessels. You see, and inside the blood pattern, there are different dimensions within the body, like the air that we take out from our mouth. What does that mean? It's another spirit within the human flesh. So it is from lower world to the spiritual world. That is the nephesh, the ruach, the neshama, the kala, and the yakida. This is what God put it into you. Kada Adam Kadmon and no na emane ya wo yakida no ono no on pade bia
yakida translation tree.
Yeah, I say Nyankopon humi na nkasa. Jono ya Nyankopon edwuma no say ono no on bone. He doesn't fit into this world. I say he has a mission. Ntabi fan say atele wa toy wo hu. Ebia that wo toy no you are very happy to atele no. In that particular moment no 2 weeks ago okohu another atele bia I say where they say that is the key that working within you. He doesn't fit to love anything in this world. Because he has a mission. Turning the answer Yankopon asem no na oba yes oba be di hu dwuma no why dey wako. Until the more now with the pleasures that is materials and meeting no you are just I say who do me na say wo koso no darkness. I say oni konu kwan so na dwuma no obedi. Until the more now with the pleasures in meeting no that means you are shrinking it and the who there it doesn't fit. So
mission not accomplished.
Good point. And
the anum ni adofo amsa brantie Joseph Nkebi wa yire ne ho akirikirem amayehu se Israel Nyankopon no de ote twro kronkron nim no wono ene bo wiase ono ne bo soro ebo asase e de ka ho se wonhwe Evelyn de na mede beto soro ha baby then you listen to her argument and then as a very sane person you make the decision and then you will know
so simple
where to stand, which one to choose. Yeah, dear, you're discussing na name it is for your benefit. Said you be I'll be who be kum that you're free unifa.
Yes.
Your friend Ochami Kofi. Your name is the Joseph Nkebi. Enya mepa edafo for your bedding komo. Macrow.